So you don't need a why. It's not about the why, it's about the want. So my question to you is, what do you want? There are two urges that drive us. What are they? Wants and needs. Please write that in that blank. There are two urges that drive us, wants and needs. What's the first thing we need to survive? What is the first thing we need? Air. Air, yeah, air is number one. If I cut off your air supply, you're dead in 3 minutes. So air is number one. We have to have air. We can't live long without air. That's the number one thing that humans need. We have to have air. Number two, what's next? Water. Cut off the water supply, you're dead probably 2 weeks, maybe 3. And then what? Food. Food's number 3. So if you cut off someone's air supply, their life expectancy it goes very short. Cut off the water, it's a little longer. Cut off the food, it's a little longer. You give people air, water, food, now they're going to live a little while. Now, if the temperature gets like it was last night, we're in the 20s, now you're going to need some what? Shelter. Some people say clothing's next, but those are people that haven't been cold. Shelter's next. Then if you're shy, get some clothes. Then medication, then communication, then transportation. Then we start adding all these things to our lives to make it better. And there's a line there where you cross from wants to needs. Do you need medication? Probably, if you want to live longer. Do you need communications? You don't need it. Now we're getting to things you want, because typically, if we're the humans, if we want to get on in life, we've got to be able to communicate with each other. Right? And then transportation. I mean, if you're a real estate agent, that's kind of a need, because you got to haul people around. You got to go on appointments. You got to preview property. You're going to need some wheels. So this is where I write below. It gets fuzzy. Where's the line from need to want? So my question to you is, what do you want? And that's what we're going to go in today. And then the question is, why do you want that? And then the last one is, how will you know when you have it? The want, you have 2 blanks below that, right? The want creates the need. Please write that in those blanks. The want creates the need. So I'm going to ask you to start preparing now for 2019, because 2018 is over. So what do you need? What do you want? Why do you want it? How will you know when you have it? The want creates the need. Now I'll say it like this. If you have what you needed, you'd have what you want. So fill those blanks in. If you have what you need, you'd have what you want. So let's start with, what do you want? Forget about the why. My question is, what do you want? I want a house so big I get lost in it. Okay, great. Why do you want that? Well, because typically houses appreciate in value. So I'm going to buy the biggest one I can manage, and someday it's going to be worth a whole bunch more than I paid for it. I got to live somewhere, so I might as well be opulent. Why not? How will you know when you have it? I'll know I have it when I move in there with my spouse and I don't see them. Perfect. Honey. I think I heard her. This is the perfect house. A business has 3 purposes. Number 1, purpose of a business is to give you your life. The number 1 purpose of a business is to give you your life. Unfortunately, many realtors and business owners give their lives to their business. If you go into your offices, if you still have them, some of you don't, you'll see agents in there giving their lives to their business. Let me just say this to you as licensees. A business will not repay you in kind. The business is supposed to give you your life. Number two, purpose of the business is to solve a problem. The bigger the problem, the more money you make. The bigger the problem, the bigger the check. This is one reason why Bill Gates is worth $92 billion. You solved a huge problem by getting computers to talk to each other. What problem are you solving? If you're solving small problems, you're going to make a small check. That's why CEOs make more money than secretaries. No offense to secretaries, but to run a company that's profitable quarter by quarter by quarter by quarter in a very competitive environment takes a highly developed skill set. And the market is willing to pay for those skills. And the market's willing to pay you for your skills. So the more skillful you are, the bigger problem you solve. The bigger the problem you solve, the more money you make. So that's the number two purpose of the business. Number one is to give you your life. Look, this is a business blueprint. This is why I designed this. I designed this for you. We designed the business for you. Today is about designing your life. You put the two together, and what you get is how to get rich in real estate and have a life. That's why I wrote the book. This is how it works. So this is the real estate business blueprint. It shows the 6 components of a business and a definition and goal of each. So you have marketing, the number one skill to have. It's number one because it's the engine that drives leads into your business. That's the definition, that's the goal, and here are the tools of marketing. If your marketing is weak, the sell is hard. If your marketing is good, the sell is easy. The reason marketing is the most important skill to have because most people, even you, hate salespeople. Even realtors don't like them. I get professionals in the business of selling stuff that don't like salespeople. And I know you don't because I've already asked you. So when I say a word, typically, I'll give you a quick drill. Is it okay if we do a quick exercise? Is that okay? Okay, so you know the mind thinks in pictures, right? Yes? Yes, the mind thinks in pictures. We know this because the picture's worth 1,000 what? Words, because the mind thinks in pictures. So when I say cat, do you see the words C-A-T, or do you picture an animal? Animal, right. So we think in pictures. So I'm going to say a word and a picture will pop into your mind. Are you ready? Okay, so what I want you to do when I say this word is call out the first 5 words that you think of. Are you ready? Yes? Okay, Christmas, go. Okay, perfect. You got it. Thank you. Nicely done. Perfect. Now I'm going to call out another word. A picture will pop into your mind. What I would like you to describe this picture, just call it the first 5 words you associate with this picture. Are you ready? Yeah? The first 5, don't censor it. If you think it, you say it. Salesman, go. I rest my case. You said it. We got you on tape. Y'all are hilarious. Yeah, you've been set up. Well, I knew you were going to do that because y'all been telling me that for like 30 years. Those crooked bastards. Y'all are so funny. So you see, people don't want to be sold. They want to be educated so they can choose. So the marketing's job is to educate them. What do you do? How do you do it? Why do you do it that way? And what is the benefit to them?
Continued in the next video.